Eugenics was the racist pseudoscience determined to wipe away all human beings deemed unfit, preserving only those who conformed to a Nordic stereotype. California eugenicists played an important role in the American eugenics movement's campaign for ethnic cleansing. Forced sterilization and segregation laws, as well as marriage restrictions, were enacted in 27 states. Eugenics was born as a scientific curiosity in the Victorian age. American eugenic advocates believed with religious fervor that the same Mendelian concepts determining the color and size of peas, corn and cattle also governed the social and intellectual character of man. The intent: populate the earth with vastly more of their own socioeconomic and biological kind, and less or none of everyone else. Eugenicists wanted to eliminate 10% of the population at a sweep, until none were left except themselves. The most commonly suggested method of eugenicide in America was a lethal chamber, or public locally operated gas chambers. One institution in Lincoln, Illinois fed its incoming patients milk from cows, believing a eugenically strong individual would be immune. In 1933 alone, at least 1,278 coercive sterilizations were performed in California, 700 of which were on women. Many were classified as bad girls, diagnosed as passionate, oversexed, or sexually wayward. The state's two leading sterilization mills in 1933 were Sonoma State Home and Patton State Hospital. In Mein Kampf, published in 1924, Hitler quoted American eugenic ideology and openly displayed knowledge of American eugenics. The American term, Nordic, was freely exchanged with Germanic or Aryan in 1930s America. Gerda, you will be interested to know that your work has played a powerful part in shaping the opinions of the group of intellectuals who are behind Hitler in this epoch-making program. In May 1926, Rockefeller awarded $250,000 to the German Psychiatric Institute of the Kaiser Wilhelm Institute. In 1929, a grant of $317,000 allowed the institute to construct a major building and take center stage in German race biology. Leading the institute, once again, was Hitler's medical henchman Ernst Rudin. His organization became a prime director and recipient of the murderous experimentation on Jews, Gypsies and others. Rockefeller's Eugenics Foundation had ceased all eugenic studies in Nazi-occupied Europe before the war erupted in 1939. Ottmar Freiherr von Verschuer, head of the Institute for Anthropology, Human Heredity and Eugenics, was Rockefeller's first director. In May 1943, his assistant, Joseph Mengele, arrived at Auschwitz and began searching the boxcar arrivals for twins. When he found them, he performed beastly experiments, sent them back to Verschuer's institute for evaluation. After World War II, eugenicism was declared a crime against humanity, an act of genocide. Jean Verschuer was offered a position at the University of Munster's new Institute of Human Genetics in 1950, and wrote back to thank you for your kind letter on July 25, 1950. He became an honorary member of numerous prestigious societies, including the Italian Society of Genetics. Even now, some voices in the genetic world are calling for a cleansing of the unwanted among us, and even a master human species.